Have you ever wondered what really goes on behind closed doors when it comes to Hollywood's golden couple, Tom Holland and Zendaya? They may look picture perfect on red carpets, smiling for the cameras and dazzling fans with their chemistry, but what if I told you that not everyone in Tom's inner circle is on board with this relationship? That's right. Rumors have been swirling that Tom Holland's family is less than thrilled about his engagement to Zendaya, and the real kicker is that some whispers suggest they don't actually like the way she treats him. Now, I know that's a bold statement. After all, to millions of fans, Zendaya is America's sweetheart, a multi-talented actress, singer, and fashion icon who seems like the perfect match for Tom. Together, they've become one of the most adored power couples of our generation. But if the gossip is true, things may not be as fairy tale perfect as they seem. Could it really be that Tom's family sees something we don't? Or is this just another case of celebrity rumors running wild? That's exactly what we're diving into today on Celeb Juices, your number one stop for all the juiciest celebrity gossip, speculation, and tea. Before we get into the heart of this, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell, because you don't want to miss out on the kind of insider buzz we serve up daily. And I have a question for you right from the start: do you think families should have a say in celebrity relationships? Or should stars like Tom and Zendaya just follow their hearts, no matter what anyone else thinks? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be checking them out because trust me, your opinions are often just as spicy as the gossip itself. So, where is all this speculation coming from? Well, it starts with whispers that Tom's family, especially those closest to him in London, feel that Zendaya doesn't always treat Tom with the level of care and attention they believe he deserves. According to some fan speculation online, they think she comes off as a little too controlling, a little too dominant in the relationship, and not always as warm toward Tom in private moments as she appears in front of cameras. Now, this is all gossip, but it's worth noting how often we've seen fans analyzing their public interactions, every smile, every side glance, every little body language cue. Some viewers have even claimed that Tom sometimes looks more like the supporting act while Zendaya takes center stage, and that maybe his family sees him fading into the background. Remember, Tom Holland grew up in a close-knit family. He's always spoken about how important his parents and brothers are to him. They've been there since day one of his career, cheering him on, supporting him through auditions, and guiding him as he rose to fame. For them, Tom isn't just Spider-Man or a global superstar, he's their son, their brother, their loved one. Families like that can be protective, sometimes overly protective, especially when it comes to relationships that attract massive media attention. And here's where it gets juicy. Some insiders claim Tom's family is concerned that Zendaya's fame and influence could overshadow him in the long run. Let's face it, Zendaya is a powerhouse. She's headlined Euphoria, dominated the fashion world, won Emmys, and is constantly hailed as one of Hollywood's brightest stars. Tom, of course, is a huge star in his own right, but to a family watching from the outside, it might look like Zendaya's the one calling the shots. And when people start whispering about power imbalances in a relationship, that's when speculation about the way she treats him begins to spread. Now, let's pause here and think about how fans react to this. Social media has been buzzing with debates. Some fans are fiercely defending Zendaya, saying there's no evidence she treats Tom badly and that these rumors are just people trying to stir up drama. Others argue that sometimes, in interviews and appearances, Zendaya comes across as the one leading the narrative, while Tom looks more reserved, and that his family might simply be picking up on that dynamic. Could it be cultural, too? After all, Tom's background is rooted in a more traditional, family-centered culture in the UK, while Zendaya's upbringing and career have always been fast-paced, independent, and very Hollywood. That kind of difference could be jarring for his relatives. Of course, there's another angle: jealousy and protectiveness. Let's be real, no one is ever good enough for your son or brother in the eyes of some families. Maybe Tom's family isn't necessarily against Zendaya, but they're protective of Tom because they've seen him work so hard, and they worry about how fame, pressure, and relationships mix in Hollywood. It's not unusual for families to mistrust the industry and the relationships that come with it. And with the spotlight as intense as it is on Tom and Zendaya, it's possible his family just wants to make sure he doesn't get lost in the glitz and glamour. Now, let's dig deeper into the way she treats him rumor. Some fan theories suggest that Zendaya is more focused on her career than on Tom, and that this sometimes makes him feel like a second priority. There have even been speculative posts pointing out how Zendaya occasionally avoids questions about Tom during her own press tours, while Tom is always eager to gush about her. Fans on Twitter and TikTok have debated whether this shows a mismatch in how much they publicly prioritize each other. Again, these are interpretations, but in gossip culture, interpretations can become fuel for rumors. And if Tom's family is reading the tabloids and watching the same clips fans are dissecting, it's not hard to imagine them forming their own opinions. Imagine being Tom's mom or dad, watching interview after interview, scrolling through TikTok edits, and seeing your son sometimes portrayed as the smaller half of the couple. Wouldn't that make you worry, even if everything is actually fine behind the scenes? Families often react emotionally, and sometimes they don't see the whole picture. Let's also not forget the engagement rumors themselves. Reports that Tom and Zendaya are engaged sent shockwaves through the internet. Some fans celebrated, calling them the ultimate endgame couple. But others wondered if Tom's family had reservations about moving so quickly. Was the engagement a surprise to them? Did they feel left out of the loop? Sometimes, families react badly not because of the person involved, but because of how decisions are made. If Tom and Zendaya kept things quiet and then dropped the engagement news suddenly, that could easily fuel tension. But here's where it gets even messier. What about the fans who think this entire rumor, that Tom's family doesn't like Zendaya, is nothing but gossip? They point out that Tom has always spoken warmly about his family supporting him, and Zendaya has been spotted spending time with them before. There are pictures of Zendaya hanging out with Tom's brothers and attending family events. Doesn't that show acceptance? Could it be that this whole narrative is just a case of tabloids exaggerating small things for drama? At the same time, though, Hollywood history is filled with couples whose families didn't approve. From Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to Britney Spears' famous family drama, we've seen again and again how family disapproval can complicate relationships. Could Tom and Zendaya be facing something similar, only quieter and behind the scenes? That possibility alone is enough to keep fans speculating. Here's where you come in. Do you think Tom's family genuinely doesn't approve of Zendaya, or is this just gossip designed to shake the foundation of one of Hollywood's most adored couples? Do you think Zendaya's superstar status could be intimidating to Tom's family, or do you think they simply want the best for him and might be misinterpreting her behavior? Drop your theories in the comments, because this is one conversation that fans are not going to let die down anytime soon. At the end of the day, whether these rumors are true or not, Tom and Zendaya continue to present a united front. They show up at events together, support each other's projects, and share subtle but sweet glimpses of their bond with the world. Maybe the rumors of family disapproval are exaggerated, or maybe they're real but something the couple is quietly navigating. Either way, it's a reminder that even the most glamorous Hollywood couples face the same challenges as anyone else, balancing love, family, and outside opinions. So what do you think? Are Tom and Zendaya strong enough to rise above any disapproval from his family? Could this actually make their bond even stronger? Or will family pressure create cracks that the public hasn't seen yet? If you enjoyed diving into this juicy speculation about Tom Holland, Zendaya, and his family, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to Celeb Juices, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into Hollywood's hottest relationships. Trust me, the gossip never stops, and neither do we. Stay tuned, stay curious, and stay thirsty for more celeb juice.